We are the women who said no. No, 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 no. Screamed it with bloody throats and slit necks. Our insides are hanging out. We burnt our huts to the ground and rounded up our children. We have lost everything. So pardon us, excuse our French if we no longer beg for a voice. See, you have given us no choice in the matter. There is no time for mundane chatter and perform barter. We are taking it by force, we are taking it whole, or we want nothing at all. So let the vultures come. We have always been numb to pain, slain, silent, peaceful but still violent. This battle required no machetes or guns, just our tongues. Wound tightly around pleas for our freedom, we needed no knives or whips. We act simply to speak our thoughts. We act simply to roam freely with our padlocks on our mouths and chains on our daughters. We shed blood and flooded it into your homes in abundance, and we will not apologize. We are tired of muttering, soliloquizing our terms and conditions and waiting for your signatures, wishing on shooting stars to remedy this free prison that you call our home. We are the women who said no. Blow after blow after blow after blow, our lips still hold the truth. Even in our last breath, we still pray for you. Welcome home. It is true what you heard. We made mountains out of crumbs of bread. But without songs on our tongues and keys to these chains, we might as well be dead.
Because I put up a thing on my Instagram where I was like, if you can people tell me like Abuja-based vloggers, Abuja-based women, young women in Abuja that inspire them and you know that they look up to, and 80% of the people that replied me said Obie. So you know, Obie is a lawyer, but she also runs her Project Baby thing. She's also like a young fly mom. Even I look up to her. She's like, she went to secondary school with my sister, so that's how I knew her, and I've always looked at her as like, you know, the fly one and stuff. But she's fly, but she's still homey. And you know, she still does her business and she still keeps her 9-to-5 career. She still works out, she still raises, you know, well-rounded children. So I just love, I'm just really trying to showcase women to you guys that I feel, you know, are doing the damn thing. In honor of International Women's Day, thank you. Yes, I'm starting now. So she came and just started arranging things. But yeah, I want to get your reaction on camera when I tell you that I lied to you, because I told you there are 2 questions, but there are actually 8 questions.
No,
yes,
no,
because you know it's not. No, but
I don't roll like that.
No, you have seen life is like that.
No,
things will just spring up.
But see, that's why I'm very organized, because I don't like things being sprung up on me. I'm not very good at that.
Don't worry, you'll do great. It's very short answers. It's like this or that type of thing.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't want to give you the chance to think too much.
Well, why? You're such a liar.
I'm not. No, please. Okay. So, hi, Obie.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay. My name is Obie Hakim. I am a lawyer. I specialize in corporate litigation. Currently, I work for the federal government in one of the quasi-governmental agencies here in Abuja. And I'm also the founder of Project Baby Nigeria. Basically, we design and manufacture children learning resources for kids age 0 to 6. 80% of our products are locally made here in Nigeria. And I'm also the mother of 2 kids, Jaden and CJ, and I'm married to my best friend, Obina.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, so now, first question.
Okay.
What's your favorite scent?
I like everything. Oh, Jado. Yes.
Jado, okay. What's your favorite hairstyle?
Oh, this one. Straight long hair with middle part.
Okay. What is one makeup product you can't do without?
Mascara.
Tell me 3 Nigerian women that inspire you.
Oh, Genevieve Naji, Chimamanda, and Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Very easy.
Okay. Have dinner with 1 woman in the world, dead or alive. Who would it be?
Princess Diana.
That's beautiful.
Or Mother Teresa.
Yeah. Okay. What does womanhood mean to you?
To me, womanhood is much more than physical attributes. It's more than gender roles. To me, it's embracing feminism, embracing your femininity, because you know that is your strength and not a weakness. To me, it's subjective. Womanhood is subjective. Every woman should define what womanhood means to her and then embrace it, because that's what truly makes you unique.
I love that. And last question, how does womanhood affect your work?
I think I need to sit down for this.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's a very huge gender bias in the workplace, and this is global. It's not a Nigerian thing. There's very little or very low female representation in boards in organizations, low female representation in the government. And coupled with that is the unfortunate fact that your prime childbearing years, which is between your mid-20s and your mid-40s, unfortunately overlap with your prime professional years. For instance, I'll give you a practical example, which is why I said I needed to sit down for this one. When I was, during one of my pregnancies, I had this job offer, this job interview, and I passed 2 tests. And I went to the interview. I was visibly pregnant, about 5-6 months, nothing too massive, but so I went to the interview. There was me and 2 guys, and the panel was 2 men and a female. And I walked into the interview. I passed 2 tests, like I said. They had my test scripts in front of them, and I walked inside, and the first thing the man said to me, one of the men said to me was, you are even pregnant. So if we employ you now, 3 months after, you say you are going for maternity leave. Then you will come back, you say you can't travel because of your baby. But I didn't get the job. And I knew that it was largely because pregnant women are viewed as less competent and more irrational. You find that women in the workplace are kind of criticized or given lesser roles because they feel like, oh, you have all this family commitment, and it kind of slows your career growth. But still, my womanhood makes me confident. It gives me a confident humility, you know, that confidence that you know what you're doing, even though you're not being cocky about it, you're not being proud about it or arrogant about it, but you know you're smart as hell. Even though womanhood may affect your career growth, just embrace it and own it, and know that, you know what, this is what it is. The more we put out, you know, balance for better and press for progress, the gender bias would actually reduce. But we need to do our best to speak up when we see things like that, and hope for the best, really.
Okay, I love that. And you actually inspired me to ask another question, which I know I didn't warn you about. But the theme for this year is think equal, build smart, innovate for change. So what do you think would be like one innovative change that we can have?
Because one of the things that affect women in the workplace is maternity leave policies. If we introduce paternity leave policies like in other countries, in other Western countries, it would make a woman being out of work for a long time more of a normal thing as opposed to a woman's thing. Another policy I think that would help women returning back, closing the gender bias, especially in the workplace, is a policy that would basically give women the opportunity to work flexible hours. So for instance, you've just had your baby and you get back to work. Instead of a compulsory 10 hours of work, you could be given 6 hours at the office or 4 hours at the office, and then 6 hours to work from home or work from a more flexible arena where your child can be around you, but still get the job done. Because the most important thing is we can't get the job done. I find that women or mothers are not lazy. They actually can do the work. They just need the Nigerian workforce or the global workforce to arrange in a way that it's just a bit more convenient and flexible.
Thank you so much. Happy Women's Day.
Thank you guys.
So today I'm here with Chidima. Which one do you prefer, Roslyn or Chidima? Okay. I met her during the Boko Haram trials. We went to monitor the Boko Haram trials together. And I basically just feel like, you know, she's a woman to watch, especially a woman in my industry, human rights work and all of that. So that's why I decided to involve her. Look at how she's looking fly. Today is a Saturday, so don't think of her in the lawyer mode. She's in chill mode today. I'm loving your hair.
Thank you.
So please, can you introduce yourself to us fully? Your name, what you do, and all of that. You can walk in, oh.
Okay.
I'm just following you.
My name is Roslyn Chima. I'm a lawyer, I'm an activist, particularly a woman rights activist. I work with the Legal Defense and Assistance Project as leader.
Okay.
In Abuja.
Okay, finally in your office.
Yes.
So we're gonna go into the questions now, and before we start, I need to tell you that I was actually not very honest with you, because you're gonna be answering more than 2 questions. You're gonna be answering 8 questions.
8 questions.
So, first question: what is your favorite scent?
Perfume. I like Salvage.
Okay.
By Dio.
Okay. What is your favorite hairstyle?
Hyper.
What is one makeup product that you can't do without?
Eyelash.
Okay, tell me 3 Nigerian women that inspire you.
Mary Odili. Of course, then Tara Durutoli, House of Tara.
Okay.
And then Genevieve Naji.
Okay. If you could have dinner with one woman in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oprah.
Oprah. Okay. What does womanhood mean to you?
I've been thinking of that. And I think there's no one sentence that can actually define what womanhood means to me. For me, it's been a long way coming, discovering what womanhood actually means to me. I came from a place where I was told a lot to shut up because of a woman. You don't talk like a woman. Don't you know you're a woman? And every time they told me, don't you know you're a woman, it meant tone down your ambitions. Don't dream too much. There's this mode the society had for me to grow into. So I struggled with that, not knowing what actually I was expected to do, what I wanted to do. At some point, I think it was actually after law school, I'm like, okay, next thing is you get married, you just like, oh, that wasn't what I wanted. I kept having issues with my family and everything, and I couldn't tell them what I wanted because it was unheard of. I mean, definitely you go through school, the next thing is you get married, maybe if your husband wants you to work or anything. So I didn't know what, I was a woman, but what does it entail, what was it about and all of that. And this dude came back from US, a doctor, got sent for my family to marry me. I met him the first time and I didn't just like him. He already had this idea of, okay, he was going to come, he was going to be working in the US and his wife would be in Nigeria taking care of the family and everything. So in his plan, I had no say. So I spoke with my auntie. I told her I don't like it. He said, what do you mean you don't like the person? I said, I don't like, what did he do? I said, no, I just don't like him, I can't marry him. I said, no, like marriage, you marry the person, then you like the person.
Wow.
So I was still confused and I wasn't interested. That was just it. Because my family, all of them, like, it was this huge fight. They called me, you don't know what you're doing with your life. The first time I spoke up, told them I didn't want something. I stood by it. They were not going to move me. I said I didn't want to marry this person. And I'm not even interested in getting married right now because I want to actually discover some things for myself and everything. So after that, the whole thing went away and I stayed with my life. And I found that I don't have to conform with everything society wanted from me.
Yeah.
At that point, before then I was praying to God to help me like this person. And I realized I wasn't praying to God to make me grow or achieve my dreams. I was praying to God to make me please people. So that was when I discovered my womanhood, that womanhood meant that I don't have to conform, that I had a voice.
You could define your own womanhood.
Yes, I could define, because I don't think any two women are the same.
Yeah. So last question. How do you think that your womanhood has affected your work?
First, as a lawyer, being in a men-dominated career, you tend to be put down a lot. The people actually look at you, they don't expect much. You go to look for a job, women, no, they don't do well in this profession. No, they will start being. So you actually have to work harder. I have to put in a whole lot to prove myself. And then, as an activist, from my story, I understand when people cannot speak out. I understand young girls when they are going through things, when they are struggling with choosing a career path. So I lend my voice to them, knowing what they are going through, knowing that they need a voice.
That's beautiful. Sorry, one more question, because you know what you said is making me think about the theme for the year. This year's theme is Think Equal, Build Smart, Innovate for Change. And as you've said, you know, in the legal industry, people don't really tend to think equal. They see you and they're like, women don't perform well in this field. But then what do you think, building on from the fact that one part of the theme is Innovate for Change, what do you think is one innovation that, you know, can be brought about in especially the legal field?
First of all, I think it has to come from the women themselves, not taking the backboner. Most men in the legal profession would prefer ministry jobs. And that gives men the impression that, okay, why not just go into the ministry? And most women say, I want to be a judge, because they think being a judge is the easy way out. They say, but being a judge is not easy too. So I think women, if you want to be a lawyer and if you actually want to practice it, put yourself out there. Do what men do. If it takes traveling, if they say, today they know if you call me, go to Lagos, we have a case on Monday, I'll go there. I won't give you excuses. So I think the women actually have to, first of all, put themselves out there, and then let them turn us down. Then we know what to say to them.
Okay. Thank you so much, and happy Women's Day.
Yeah, happy Women's Day.
Hi vlog fam. So same vlog, different day. But right now I am on my way to meet Aisha. Aisha is someone that is quite young as well. She went to law school, I think the year before me. But she is making moves. Have you heard about the Law Lords apparel? You know, she's just young and she's getting it. The first time I ever met her was when they came to do like a pop-up in law school, and we're really connected. She's really cool, really chilled, and you know, even I've gone and bought workwear from them before, and she's still practicing. Like, she does her regular 9 to 5, and then she's still doing the legal apparel shop. The Law Lords offer is like premium legal regalia, so it'll just be interesting to see. I'll show you around her shop. She recently opened a new shop, and yeah, I'll show you around the shop and then we'll get to interview her. So hope you enjoy and hope you like seeing another professional woman. I know I'm only sticking to lawyers, but I'm a lawyer, so the first time I do this, obviously I had to do only lawyers. Just got here. It's at Sticks and Stones Plaza. The Law Lords. Oh hey, we've already saw. Oh, you looking like. Hi, Aisha.
Hi, Aku.
Please, can you introduce yourself to us? Yeah.
Well, my name is Aisha Babishehu. I am a lawyer and should I say a business owner?
Of course. This is your business.
I'm also a blogger, I write.
Yes. Very short notice, but I had told you that you're only answering 2 questions, but you're actually answering 8 questions. Yes. But they're going to be very short questions, just this or that type of thing. Okay, first question. What is your favorite scent?
My favorite scent, I would say like a flowery scent.
Okay. Second question. Okay, and I hope this is not offensive because you wear a hijab, but what is your favorite hairstyle?
Shuku.
Oh.
I'm wearing it now.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay, next question. What is one makeup product that you can't do without?
Yes.
MAC what though?
MAC, maybe powder.
Okay, powder.
I can do without foundation, but I have to wear powder.
Powder. Okay. Okay, tell me 3 Nigerian women that inspire you.
I would say Chimamanda. I would say Sharon Ikiazo, and I would say my mother.
Oh. Who's Sharon Ikiazo?
Sharon Ikiazo is the executive secretary of PITA.
If you could have dinner with one woman in the world, she doesn't have to be Nigerian, dead or alive, who would it be?
I would say Michelle Obama.
Okay, now, what does womanhood mean to you?
I would say that you know, deep inside every woman, there's a power. So this power I'm talking about is not just instilled in you and I. It's a power instilled in every other woman, and it's just something that needs to be. You just have to recognize that you have that power. As a child, I used to, you know, I used to wonder where my mom derived her strength from, because she did so much. She advocated for women, she advocated for children, the poor. She was in like programs of like poverty eradication, and she also, even in her absence, we felt her presence.
Yeah.
But growing up, it became more glaring to me that this is something. A woman is a marvelous creation by God.
Yeah.
It's not something that a man would ordinarily bear. It's something that a woman feels comfortable bearing.
Wow.
So womanhood means so much and more to me, to be honest, because I believe that we have the power to unleash every idea you have, baby girl. You have the strength to do anything you put yourself to do.
That's beautiful. How do you feel your womanhood affects your work?
You know, just like every other working class woman, I would say that I've had my fair share of struggles in striking a balance between work, family, business, and also as a woman in the society, because as a woman in the society, I have a role to play. So, but I'm a believer of the word resilience, and I believe that resilience is one of the greatest strengths of a woman. I would say that I've incorporated some kind of lifestyle that works for me, and it's more of, you know, limiting my distractions, you know, eliminating every time waster in my life. I cast and bind you out and you know, getting enough sleep. Of course, this is a priority for me. So I have learned the art of, you know, delegating work to other people, because you have to acknowledge the fact that you can't do everything yourself. You have to have other people doing things for you. Also, you have to sort out your priorities. So this has actually helped me, you know, achieve all that I want to achieve and also be productive. Yeah,
that's beautiful. Okay, so the theme for this year is think equal, build smart, and innovate for change. So what do you think is one innovative change that can reduce the gender gap in Nigeria?
I would answer it in a different way. It's more about us as women. So I would say that we, you know, a lot of women have this issue about their flaws. So I would say that as a woman, be comfortable in your skin, and definitely in your own skin, and don't look out for other people and all that, and try as much as you can to put out any societal pressure about being a perfect woman. And you don't have to be perfect. I would say that you're already perfect the way you are. So you just have to change your mindset to see that, okay, I just have to offer the world the best I can offer, be the best I can be, and, you know, pray and just leave the rest to God.
Essentially, it starts with you.
It starts with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that. Thank you so much. Happy Women's Day.
Same to you. And I remember we said we're going to make a dress for you.
Yes.
Well, you have to make your choice. Let's say.
Thank you. Leaving with a gift. She gave me a dress. She makes really nice dresses and work is that the professional women, you know, when I asked them for their innovative change, well, minus Obie, all of them have said, oh, you know, it starts with you. Like, you just have to, the women just have to now realize that society can continue to hold you back. And it's probably because, you know, they're in this field that has already been operating as it is for however many generations before us. So they don't go into their line of work with any kind of excuse. Like, if you want to do the work, you just have to set your mind that, yo, I have to do this work. If this is the field I want to be in, like, this is what's, you know, set out for us. It does start with you. So that's a realistic way to look at things. And then part of the reason why I asked about the questions about 3 Nigerian women that inspire you, is because I felt that I find it hard to mention 3 Nigerian women off the back of my hand who inspired me. Like, even I said Chimamanda, but I don't, like, Chimamanda is just because of Beyonce. Like, I wouldn't have known her if it was just based on the Nigerian news and the Nigerian media. Like, I don't really see women being praised in the press and women being, you know, given the publicity that they deserve. So to me, I found it very interesting that I learned one new woman from her. So there are Nigerian women that are worth watching, and that's really the point of these vlogs. So yeah, happy Women's Day coming up on the 8th. Don't forget to you know, tell a woman that you love her that day and you appreciate her for all that she's doing, especially a Nigerian woman, because there are some badass Nigerian women, and especially coming up in this our generation, there are even more baddies to watch. So yeah, happy Women's Day, and stay tuned for part 2 and part 3 of this, you know, Women's Day series coming up tomorrow and next tomorrow.